a promise of peace. World War II was a global catastrophe. Millions died, cities were destroyed, entire countries lay in ruins. Out of the ashes of this devastation, a dream emerged. World leaders and people yearned for lasting peace. They wanted to prevent another world war. This shared desire led to the creation of the United Nations. The idea of a united international body was not new. Earlier attempts, like the League of Nations, had failed. World War II demonstrated the desperate need for international cooperation. Leaders were determined to create a more effective organization. The horrors of the war, particularly the Holocaust, made it clear that something had to change. Never again could the world stand by and allow such atrocities to occur. The United Nations was founded on the principle that all people deserve basic human rights. In 1945, representatives from 50 nations gathered in San Francisco. They were there to officially create the United Nations. They drafted the UN Charter, a document outlining the organization's goals and principles. This charter serves as the foundation for international law. On June 26, 1945, the UN Charter was signed. This momentous occasion marked the official birth of the United Nations. Each year, June 26th is celebrated as United Nations Day. It is a day to reflect on the UN's achievements and to reaffirm its commitment to peace. The signing of the UN Charter was a testament to the power of diplomacy. It showed that even in the aftermath of devastating conflict, nations could come together to build a better future. The UN Charter remains a beacon of hope for a world striving for peace and cooperation. The United Nations has 4 main goals. These goals are outlined in the UN Charter. The first goal is to maintain international peace and security. The UN works to prevent conflict and to promote peaceful solutions to disputes. The second goal is to develop friendly relations among nations. The UN encourages cooperation and understanding between countries. The third goal is to achieve international cooperation in solving international problems. This includes economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian issues. The fourth goal is to promote respect for human rights. The UN works to protect the fundamental rights and freedoms of all people. These 4 goals are interconnected. They represent a comprehensive vision for a more just and peaceful world. Section 4, the 6 arms of global cooperation. To achieve its goals, the UN has 6 main organs. Each organ has a specific role. The General Assembly is the main deliberative body of the UN. All member states have equal representation in the General Assembly. The Security Council is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. It has 15 members, including 5 permanent members with veto power. The Economic and Social Council, or ECOSOC, focuses on economic, social, and environmental issues. The Trusteeship Council supervises the administration of trust territories. It has suspended operation. The International Court of Justice, or ICJ, is the principal judicial organ of the UN. It settles legal disputes between states. The Secretariat is the administrative arm of the UN, led by the Secretary General. Section 5, the UN in Action, a legacy of change. Since its inception, the UN has played a critical role in addressing global issues. One of its most significant achievements has been in the area of decolonization. The UN helped to bring an end to colonialism, supporting the independence of many nations. The UN has also been instrumental in the fight against hunger and poverty. Through its various agencies, the UN provides humanitarian aid and development assistance to countries in need. The UN has been a leading voice in promoting human rights. The UN has championed sustainable development. It recognizes that economic progress must go hand in hand with environmental protection and social justice. The UN has played a crucial role in addressing climate change. Section 6. The UN today, still striving for a better tomorrow. The UN today faces numerous challenges. Conflicts, poverty, inequality, and climate change continue to threaten global peace and security. Despite these challenges, the UN remains an indispensable organization. It provides a forum for dialogue and cooperation. The UN remains committed to its founding principles: peace, security, development, and human rights. The UN's work is as relevant today as it was in 1945. As we face the complexities of the 21st century, the UN's role is more vital than ever. The UN serves as a beacon of hope. reminding us that by working together we can build a better future for all.